Hey guys, it's William. I'm back. I have a very special announcement. I'm so sorry I didn't tell you this when I first started liking it. I am a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh now. Now I have to tell you, I never bought the 5D's Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist collection. It's just that my friend gave it to me, the tin empty, and I'm putting some of my cards in it. This is a Saga of the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. It does not come with this. It comes with the Saga of the Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck. I recommend getting structure decks and not starter decks because structure decks are way more powerful. But if you want to get a starter deck, it's really okay. I will unbox. Well, I already took it out of the box and everything and put it in a different tin because it was in cardboard and I really didn't like it. These sleeves, by the way, do not go in the box. They did not come with this little Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck box. I bought these separately at Walmart for like $2, maybe $3 if you count the tax. And yeah, so let's get started in just a little. I just thought for a little bit, and before I started, I wanted to show you this stuff. This is my Fields of Saga and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is my rule book, which is really easy. Well, it's not easy. Look how thick that is for the paper. And this is just a little thing, how to summon out Twin Burst. Actually, no, not Twin Burst. Azure Eyes, Silver Dragon, and a Blue Eyes. So, in just a second, I will show you and set up everything. Sorry, the camera messes up sometimes. Just a second. This is a tutorial for Yu-Gi-Oh! So first, you're going to want to shuffle your deck. Just a second, I need something to hold up the camera. I don't know how to hold the camera up right now, so you might experience some difficulties. So you shuffle it like this. It really doesn't matter how you shuffle it, just how well you do it. In just a second, I will pretend to do a duel with someone else, even though the other person won't be there. I really should use my other map right now, because it says the turns and stuff. So I'm going to be just a second. So this is a more informational sort of mat. These do not always come in stuff. They come in starter decks, structure decks, and I think tins. This is your deck zone. That's your graveyard. That's your extra deck zone, and that's your field zone. There's about 6 turns in an opponent's or your turn. Draw phase, where you draw 1 card from your deck. Standby phase, only used when a card mentions it, which is basically useless. Main phase, that's where you can summon monsters and play spell or trap cards. The battle phase is where you can attack people. The main phase 2 is where you can play more spell and trap cards. And you could summon monsters if you did not summon main phase 1. And then after main phase 2, it's the end phase. And your turn's over, and then it's your opponent's turn. So I'm going to get this set up in just a little bit. Just a tip, you are not supposed to do that in your extra deck zone. You put synchros and fusions in your extra deck zone. I'm just putting it like this because I already know what it is, and it's not really necessary if I'm battling against thin air. So yes, I'll get to the battle in just a second. I drew 5 cards from my deck. I'm battling against no one, so it doesn't matter if anybody sees them. A lot of these are strong cards because this is a really good deck. A Rabbit Dragon. You can only summon out level 4 monsters normally. The rest you have to special or synchro or however they are, however it says usually. This has to be special summoned, and you can only summon out 1 monster per turn. I'm going to go ahead and summon out Alexandrite Dragon. You could set as many monsters cards. You could do that, but if they get flipped over, they're in defense mode. And that you cannot set cards that have to be special or tribute summons. Anyway, let's get on with this. Hold up. This is not in every duel, it's just for an example. I am going to say my invisible opponent has 2,000 life points, and so do I. So, and by the way, on the first turn of the player, you cannot attack. Like if you summon out a monster, you cannot attack on the first turn. And when it's your turn, you still can't attack until you have your second turn. Seconds. I hope y'all watch my videos a lot. I'm kind of scared, but anyway, I'll be back in just a little. This is just the information on how to summon out a Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. But I'm just showing you it. This is how you summon out Blue Eyes and all sorts of stuff. Just get a good picture of that. That's how you bring stuff back to... Right there is how you bring him back to life and revive him. That's how you summon out a Twin Burst Dragon. It's not always that necessary to do a Blue Eyes. And that's how you special summon him. That's one of the ways to special summon him. I will be back in just a bit. My turn is the main phase right now. I've summoned out a monster. And I am taking a sacrifice by discarding Heretic Dragon of the Tefnuit and banishing it to my graveyard in order to draw one card. This is my hand. The White Stone of Legend is a really good card. It's a tuner which can help summon out fusions and synchros. And also, when this card, the White Stone of Legend, is sent to the graveyard, you could put one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hands. That means you could just pull it out from in here, and you'll have to shuffle your deck afterward. But it's still really good. So I'm going to go and set this. Mind you, you could set as many monster cards as you want, unless they have to be special summoned. That is a level 1, I think. Yeah, it's a level 1, so it doesn't have to be special summoned or anything. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am kind of nervous. Just a second. That's why it says Blue Eyes. I took a little while. I am going to cheat right now. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, no. I'm going to discard. Actually, no. I am going to special summon this out by banishing White Stone of Legend and Alexandrite Dragon to my graveyard. Therefore, special summoning Rabid Dragon. And then, since I activated White Stone of Legend's effect, I get to take out one Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck and add it to my hands, which is a really good effect if you ask me. I got this yesterday, so I'm not perfect at it, but I think I'm pretty good if I do say so myself. I have to shuffle my deck afterward. I'll shuffle it in just a bit. Okay, so I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in my hands now. I only have one monster on the field though, so I can't special summon it out. And I don't really have to, because this is just 50 away from being as strong as this. Because it's 3,000, that's 2,900. So I am going to cheat again. I'm going to draw. Well, I never cheated once. I'm going to draw and draw and draw until I get either... Actually, I'm not going to draw. I'm going to shuffle my deck again just to...